Hello, Facebook world. Welcome. Hey guys, come on in. Come and join the class today. Hips, shoulders, and core. You know you want to. You know it's going to be good. We got a viewer. That's good. Welcome, guys. I'm gonna set my excuse me. Set my angle up. Yes, hips, shoulders, and core today. With me, Simon, taking you through the class. I hope you're ready. Set up some space for rolling around and doing exercises and all that good stuff. Yes. All right. Come on in. We're going to get straight to it, guys. We're going to do a relatively simple class today, but it's effective. It works. It's going to activate a lot of the muscles around your hips, around your shoulders, and of course those core muscles too. Often there'll be a lot of crossovers as well, working more than one area at a time. We're going to get stronger, hopefully a little bit more mobile, a little bit flexible with it, and feeling good at the end of it all. All right? So, stay with me, and let's have a good workout together. So, nice and simple. Find a little bit of space. Set your hands straight underneath your shoulders, knees on the floor, and we're going to squeeze your shoulders together and push them apart, all right? Squeeze and push. So with me here, let's just do 6 of these. There's 1, 2, 3, squeeze them all the way together and push them all the way apart. 5 and 6, good. Okay. Now, from here, we're going to get into a low squat position, okay? So just hanging out down here, having a good time, okay? All right, so you can see from the side here, my back is very round shaped, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that right now. But what I'm going to try and do is activate some of the muscles through my spine and straighten up. So I'm going to roll my shoulders back and lift my chest, okay? So you're going to join me with it here. We're going to do it 5 times. And what it looks like is I'm going to do this, and then relax, okay? When I breathe in, I do that one. When I breathe out, I come down here, okay? Let's try it out. So breathe in, tense up, and out, and relax, okay? Try it again. In, and out. 2 more times. In, and out, and the last one. In, and out. Good, okay, relaxing that. Onto your knees here. So we're going to take one foot straight out to the side. This knee is on the floor. Okay. I'm going to sink back on towards my foot and open this foot up this way. I'm going to reach towards it a little bit. Okay. Then I'm going to come forward and push my hips forward. So I'm going to come back, sink my hips back, reach towards my foot. So I'm getting a stretch in the back of the leg. Then I'm going to roll my foot this way and push my hips forward. So I'm feeling it in the front of my hip. Okay, so we're going between the two. Down and up. Forward and back and slightly to the side. One more this leg. Good. Okay. Let's try it the other way. So leg straight out to the side, knee underneath your hip. Okay, we're going to sink backwards, let your bum go towards this foot. Let this one roll and reach towards it. Up and forward. Down and over. Up and forward. Down and over. Good. So the back, to the front of the hips. Then we're going to the back of this leg. 2 more times. Up. Back. Up. And back. Alright guys. Let's stand up here. I think maybe, just looking at the lighting over here, it's not so great. We'll go over this side. Okay, so nice wide position. We're going to have your hands all the way out here. We're going to go down. This hand is going to reach towards the space in between on the floor. Okay, but this hand is going to go upwards. So I'm going to come down, bend my knees a little bit, reach up, and then up to here. Then the other side. So I can bend my knees a little bit, but I'm trying to keep them as straight as I can. Opening up. Try and pull that arm round. Whoa, lost my balance. And back up. 2 more times. up, and last one. Good. Okay. All right. So let's practice some of the movements we're going to do. Feet nice and wide. We're going to go down into a side lunge, each side. Okay, maybe you've done this one before. We're going to keep this leg straight, knee straight, this foot on the floor. Then we push up. We go to the other side. Up. Okay, so with me here, guys. Down and up. Down and up. Good. Stay with me. Making sure the bent leg, this foot is completely on the floor here. And the other leg is straight. Okay? If you can't keep your foot on the floor, then don't go quite as low. Stay with quality over just trying to get your bum on the floor. Good. 2 more times. 1 and 2. Good. All right. Shake it out there. Okay, guys. Next one. Hands on the floor. We're going to have your legs straight. Or maybe you need to be angled down a little bit here. There we go. Oh, that's not worked. Let's try it again. Technical issues here in the house. Okay. One moment. There we go. Much better. So, hands on the floor. And feet as well. So from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift my hips up. Put my heels on the floor. And reach towards that foot there. Then I'm going to slide forward. And then I'm going to do the same on this one here. Okay? So I'm going back into a plank each time. Okay? Let's try that out. 3 on each side for now. Reach. Come forward into a plank. Then the other one. Forward. Good. Lift your hips nice and high. Put your weight through your shoulders. There we go. 1 more each side. Or maybe that was enough. I don't know. I can't count to 6. It's a big number. And rest. Good. Okay. Alright. And the last exercise we're going to do here. A little bit tricky for some of you. But we'll all be able to do it. I've got my foot and my knee on the floor. Knee and my foot on the floor on this leg. Now if this is a tricky one, put your hands behind you on the floor to do this one, okay? But what we're going to do is we're going to bring the knees over the top to the other side, okay? Over the top, all the way to the floor. You shouldn't have this foot landing, sorry, the knee landing on the foot. They should both touch the floor, okay? So let's do 5 to each side. There. Good. 3. You should feel this working on the inside of your hip, maybe a little on the outside as well. But mostly on the inside. Good. That's it. Keep going. I've lost count again, but we're going to keep going. 2 more times. 1 and 2. Okay, now we'll try a few more. If this one's too tough, then stay with this version you've just done. But if you can, come up a little bit, over the top, without using your hands. Okay? Let's try 6 of these. Let's go, guys. 1 over the top there. Over the top. 2. 3. If it's too tough, put your hands back on the floor. No problem. 4. 5. And 6. Good. Those are our 3 exercises. We're going to go side to side in the side lunge, surprisingly. We're going to do those foot taps in this semi-downward dog-like position. Yoga-ish. And then this one here with the hips. Alright, guys. So we're going to do 35 seconds of each one. Alright. So, standing up, we're going to start in 5 seconds. Okay. So, wide position here. Oh, that was a loud beep. Side to the side. Down here. Down here. Good. Nice. Good. Keep it going. We've got 6 seconds. Stay with me. Good. And relax. Okay, this is loud. The beep is a bit too loud. Okay, let's come down to the floor. So remember, this one is where we're reaching up towards your feet back into a plank. Okay, we're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lift the hip. Reach for the foot there. Then we go to the other side. With your shoulders, we're keeping them in a nice overhead position. So your arm in an overhead position. Okay. In relation to your spine. Reach as far as you can. Let your hips go up and back. Keep your legs pretty straight. Mine don't seem to want to stay straight. And stop there. Good. Okay, guys. So here you've got the option. You can either use your hands and go over and over, or you can do it without your hands. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Over the top. There. And this way. Oh, yes. Doesn't it feel good? Maybe some of you have got no problem with it. Maybe others having a real hard time with it. We're all built differently. But keep on trying. Either with your hands, like this, or without them. You decide. But either way, make sure we feel it on the inside of the leg. Make sure we're activating those muscles. And stop. That was round 1. Okay, guys. Standing up. We're going for round 2 in a moment. Okay. Wide feet. 2, 1. Let's go. Side to side. We're back on the first exercise. Yep. Sinking down nice and low. Keep the legs straight. This one straight. This foot on the floor. Good. Shifting your weight towards the back of your foot a little bit. So you're not coming too far forward. Shift your weight a little bit backwards. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Good. Okay. Down on the floor here. Get ready. Alright, in 5 seconds. We're lifting the hips and touching the feet. 2, 1. Let's go. Lift up. Reach. Slide forward. Reach. Good. Try and get that head through the gap as well. Get some extra reach on your shoulders. Keep it going. Extend through. And don't forget to breathe. 8 seconds. Every time we go back to a plank, keep a strong stomach. No humping the floor. And stop there. Good. Alright. Back into this 90-90 position here. Knee, foot, all on the floor. Okay. Ready. 2, 1. Let's go. Over the top to here. Over the top. And back. Good. Do what you can. One more reminder, you can put your hands down here, but do it nice and slow and try and lean forward a little bit maybe. Hands back, lean over towards that knee. You can also do that here, if you're getting good at it. There. Good. 2, 1, and stop. And relax. Oh, a lot of beeping going on. Good. That was the first little threesome of exercises. So, now we've got some new ones. Okay, so that position we practiced before, where we were going into this position, reaching through. We're going to start in the same position, up nice and high with the hips, but we're going to do an exercise for the shoulders. So, what we're going to do is we're going to lift the hips, we're going to come through as far as you can. Then we're going to bend the elbows, getting your chest down to the floor, and we're going to lift up. Again, it might seem a little yoga-y, okay, but those yogis know what they're doing. And then we're going to slide back to here. So this is the one we're going to do, okay? So let's practice 3 or 4 of those, okay? Let's say 3. Okay, so here, lift your hips up, sink into it. We slide, we push up, so we strengthen the shoulders. Lift the hips, head back to the start. Up, through, last one. And through, good. Okay, that's exercise number 1 of the next little triple we're doing. Exercise number 2, we're lying down on your front. Let's clear some dust. Okay. Quite simple one, we've done it a few times if you've joined any of my classes before. We have the hands overhead And what we're going to do is we're going to lift up as we swing the arms around. So the arms do a circle or a half circle each. Okay, and we're going to keep your hands off the floor the whole time. Alright, so try not to relax them there. It works the back of the shoulders quite nicely. Okay, so let's try just 5 of these, only 5. So start down here looking down. We're going to lift the chest, squeeze your shoulders, and come round. You can twist your hands any direction you want. Open them like this, or close them and squeeze like that. Last one, and down. Good. Okay, remember that one. That's exercise number 2. Okay, and then the last one. You're going to be on your back. Now you can do this on one leg or you can do it on 2, but it's quite simple. It's a hip thrust, about 90 degrees at the knees, roughly. Okay, so that's about here for me. Elbows into the floor on the side here. Relax your neck, and we're simply going to push the hips up and down again. Okay, if that's a little easy, put your feet together, lift one up, and we're going to lift on one leg. Okay, so let's try both legs to start with. Let's try 5 times. Up here, squeeze your bum. Notice how I've lifted my toes up. I want you to do the same. So you're digging your heels into the floor. And again. And we're going to do one more for good luck. Here, good. Now, okay, let's try 3 on each leg, just so you can know what it feels like. Lift one leg up, knees in the middle. Up there, 1, 2, and another 3. Good, now let's try the other side. 1, squeeze your bum muscle, 2, and 3. Yes, those are our 3 exercises, okay? The yoga downward doggy thing, we've got the snow angels where we're lifting your back, and then we've got this hip thrust here. Alright guys, so 30 seconds for each one. Oops, restart my timer. Shut that stupid beeper up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so hips up. Bend the elbows, lift the chest. Hips go back and through. Restart. If you're finding this a little too easy, then we can go back the way we came. Like this. It requires a bit more strength, but it's okay if you're doing this and then lift your hips and back. 10 seconds. And back. Good. 2, 1, and relax there. Good. What was the second one? Oh, snow angels. Down onto your front. Yeah. Okay, 5 seconds. Hands out here. 2, 1, let's go. Lift your hands. Chest up. Control it back forward. Swing and lift. Try the other side. The other side. What I meant by that is twist your thumbs the other direction. Squeeze your shoulders at the top. 10 seconds. Good. Keep going. 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, onto your back. Now choose if you want to do this on both legs or one leg. Either way, if you're doing it on one leg, I'll tell you when to switch legs. We'll do half and half. Elbows into the mat. Let's go. Lift up the hips and back down. Up and down. Or like this. Good. Keep going. If you're on one leg, now's the time to switch. Good. Keep it up, guys. Lift up nice and high. 5 seconds. Keep going. 1, and stop. Very good. Okay, back onto your front, guys. Another round through. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hips. Pull through. Hips go all the way back to the start. Up. Back through. Really good, guys. Keep it going. Keep a steady tempo. that you can keep control, but you're not getting cold. Okay, so not too fast, not too slow. Whatever's right for you. Just don't rush it. And stop there. Good. Onto your front. Remember, big circles. You can twist your hand this way or this way as you go round. Your call. Okay? Mix it up. 2, 1. Let's go. Lift. Lift your chest and back round through. So of course this is working your lower back, but by swinging the shoulders around like we're doing, we're also working the back of your shoulders between your shoulder blades a little bit. And we're adding more weight for the lower back to lift. It's even working your bum a tiny bit. Good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Okay, last time through on this one. Okay, hip thrust. Heels on the floor. Lift your toes up, elbows in. Ready? 2, 1, let's go. Lift up and down. Squeeze your bum muscles. Remember, we can be on one leg for this one. I'll tell you when to switch. It's in 5 seconds. Keep going on the same leg and switch legs if you're on one leg. If you're on 2, just keep on going. Squeeze that bum muscle. Push your foot into the floor. It's your legs and your bum that does the lifting. 2, 1, and stop. Good. Very nice, guys. All right. Okay. We've done 6 exercises already. Whoa. Okay. 3 to go. But it's in 4 parts because one of them is one-sided. So we'll do both sides for today. Okay, so the first one. We're going into this quadruped position or beast position where your knees are just off the floor. Now you've got an option. You can either simply lift one leg and put it back and then lift the other leg, put it back. That's one option you've got. Or you can try lifting one arm and one leg, the opposite. So right arm, left leg, for example. Lifting up like that and down. Either way, whichever one you're doing, we're trying to keep that balance through your back. So we're not sort of wiggling all over the place. Shoulders want to be forward. They're not up by your ears. Push them forward. And you keep your balance. Okay? After that, we're going to do a sumo squat. And then after that, we're going to do a side plank. So I'm going to start the timer. We'll pick it up as we go. Alright, team? So, ready? Toes on the ground. Let's go. Lift your knees. Kicking back. One leg, then the other leg. Or we can extend with the arm as well. But all the time, we're keeping balance. Keeping your shoulders strong and your core even stronger. Make sure your knees are underneath your hips. So they're not all the way back here. We stay underneath. 3 seconds. And stop. Standing up. Nice wide position here with the legs. We're going to go down and up. Knees going out. Ready, guys? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down and up. Down and up. Keep a good tempo on this one. But I want you to keep pushing your knees out. Notice how I've got a wide position in terms of my shoulders. It's wider than my shoulders. Down and up. Keep going. Keep your chest up tall. Good one for your booty, this one. Just like any squats are, really. Keep going. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and stop. All right. Onto your side here. I'm on my right side, so I've got my left leg in front of me. So you do the same. Right arm down, left leg in front of the other leg on the floor. Ready? Come up to here. Okay? Now I want you to just drop your hips to the floor and then lift them up again. Down and up. Good. Down and back up. We don't need to go higher, like all the way up there, than the straight line from your head to your feet. Quite simple. But it tends to get quite tough. If it gets too tough, you bend that bottom knee, so my right leg in this case, and we lift up. Make sure we got the hips forward though. They're not dropping down. Sorry, dropping backwards. And stop. Other side. Left arm on the floor. Get on the floor. So that means my right leg is in front. The top leg is always in front. Arm up, hips up. Drop down, lift up. Drop down, lift up. Good. Keep this going. Just a little booty shake. Yeah. Okay, this arm wants to point straight up to the sky. Not down here, not over there or over there. Straight up and down. It's lining up your shoulders. Good. It has a purpose. It's not just a high five, people. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good. Okay, that's round number 1. Round number 2 coming up. I forgot what we're doing here. Oh yeah. That's why I write things down. In this position here, ready again. Up with the knees. Let's go. Extend. Keep your balance. Extend. Balance. Good. If it's a little too tough, remember you can just kick the leg, but keep your shoulders strong. Okay, we kick it out, try and straighten that leg, unlike what I was doing before. Okay, we've also got both arms, arms and legs. Good. Alright, feels good. And stop. Great. Sumo squat time. Okay, wide position with the feet. There we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down and up. Down and up. Yes, remember your feet are wider than your shoulders. Your knees should go in the same direction as your toes and your feet. So it shouldn't be this. I don't want to see this. Get them out. Push them out. It's working with some muscles around the side of your booty, or the top and side. I gotta stop saying booty in my classes. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay. Ready on here. On the side plank. Oops. Ready. 3, 2, arm up. 1. Let's go. Down and up. Down and up. Remember, the top leg is in front of the other leg on the floor. What that does, apart from keep our balance, is it lines the hips up quite nicely, so we don't end up twisting to open hips for this exercise. Good. Reach up to the sky with the hand, push in with this shoulder. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Alright guys, last exercise for today. 30 seconds of work for our little hips, shoulders, core power class, as some might call it. 2, 1, let's go. Lift the hips, down and up, down and up. Good. Yes, stay with it. Drop the hips down a little bit, push them all the way back up. Don't rest on the floor. You can rest in 15 seconds. Pointing straight up to the sky with this hand. Making sure the shoulder is over your elbow there. 4 seconds. 2, 1, and stop. Beep. Yes. All right, guys. And breathe. Rest. Oh, we've had some messages in here. Hi, people. Thanks for dropping by. Yes. Good. That was us for today. Hips, shoulders, and core. I hope you took part in that one and hopefully enjoyed it. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit good now. A little bit extra core in today's training, but enough of the other two as well. Alright, so I am here again next week with more hips, shoulders and core. And on Thursday with some boxing. So I hope to see you there. Alright guys, thanks for joining in and stay safe and stay active. Alright, bye guys.